Hey guys, my name is Olsek and this is Dark Souls. So this game is actually one of the best games ever made. Even if you don't like the game, it's a masterpiece of game design. And actually many people's opinion is that this game should be studied in game design schools. So now that Dark Souls 3 is coming out in about 3 months, I wanted to do a full playthrough of Dark Souls 1. But the thing is, I won't just play the game. I'm going to analyze the game design and all the design decisions. I'll point out some of the details that make this game great, design-wise. So everybody who's played it knows it's great. Well, not everybody, you know what I mean. But what is it exactly that makes it great? Like, what is it? So let's play the game and I'll just point out the awesomeness as we run into it and we'll analyze it. Think of it as an intro to game design, like a 101 class. Like, you know all of those videos like 10 things you didn't know about Dark Souls? Well, something like that. But not just the gameplay, but the design decisions behind the gameplay. So without wasting any more time, let's go. Alright, name. I'll go male. Wow, okay. Warrior, fearless warrior, low-ranking knight, aimless wanderer, guilt-ridden thief, savage bandit, bow-wielding hunter, sorcerer of Vinheim, maybe? Dragon School, a swamp pyromancer, a cleric on pilgrimage, or unclothed enigma. So for a new player, none of this will make sense. You can see on the side there, there's the stats and just classes, what weapons they start with. It doesn't make much sense to a new player, but that's part of the game. They don't want to just give you the information, they want you to work for it. I'm actually gonna start with cleric. I like the miracles in this game, healings and such. Let's see, a gift, goddess's blessing, healing, okay, fire bombs, twin humanities. Oh, we're gonna talk about humanities a lot in this game. This is part of the lore and part of the world design and how they created the whole thing. This is awesome. The story, by the way, in this game is absolutely awesome. We'll get to that. But it starts right here. A tiny sprite called humanity, sometimes found on carcasses. That's interesting. Binoculars, pendant. No effect, but fond memories comfort travelers. Okay. Opens any lock. This, actually, a lot of people think this is the best game in the whole game, item in the whole game. It helps you, it makes the game easier because you can open a few locks, but it can also screw with the plot flow, so I'm not gonna pick this. HP recover slowly, gift from a witch, ancient ring with no obvious effect. I like how they say that, with no obvious effect. There is a secret with this ring, so I'm going to pick this. I like secrets. The secrets in this game are something that really enhance the story and the experience. Physique, it doesn't matter, it's just how you look. I'll go large upper body. I'll make him look tough. Faces, again, it doesn't matter, just how you look. Huh, you know, actually, no, I'll take the cleric, because I am a cleric. Known for its stalwart clerics. Let's go. Thorland. We'll talk about Thorland. And it's cool how in the beginning, this doesn't really make much sense. Like, Toruland, Dragon Scholar, Astora. What's that? Just words. But they do prepare it. They do prepare you for what you're gonna meet. It's like foreshadowing. Should I get a cleric here? I'll go wild. Or ponytail. Slightly more civilized. Can't go wrong with black. Let's go. You can customize things, but I'm not getting into that. Except, let's go.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty gods peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath, the Scaleless, betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Wow. Right?
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Wow. Okay, so here we go. A guy dropped a corpse from a hole in the ceiling with the key on it. And yes, you are undead. What a great start for this game. Good luck. Thank you. It's amazing how they start the game. Even the start is amazing to me. All these details is what makes the game great. So in the very beginning, in the cinematic, they just show you just very quickly the mythology, the origins of this world. So in the fire, a few people found the souls of lords, became lords, then they challenged the dragons, and now the dragons are no more, and humans are actually screwed. And you are undead. You're locked away. Nobody wants to deal with you. Let's get out. Let's just actually read something on this key. A mysterious knight, without saying a word, shoved the corpse down into the cell, and on its person was this key. Who was this knight, and what was his purpose? There may be no answers, but one must still forge ahead. Well, yeah, let's go and see if we can find some answers. Here's a few messages from the developer, a short tutorial attack. Strong attack. I'm not gonna kill these guys. I do want to point something out. Look at that. This game starts you off from the very beginning with this sight. And that guy thrown against, and this dark world with ruins everywhere, these zombies. And just the feeling people get, it's... I don't know how to describe it, but I love the feel of this world. This is one of the main reasons people love this game. It's not just the fighting, which is absolutely awesome, by the way, but the feel, the atmosphere of this game. Rested bonfire, recover HP. Alright, so here we go. And the only big door that we can see, we're going through. Uh-oh. And I'm just gonna shut up here and let you experience this. notice how the music cuts off immediately. Pretty cool. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm just gonna play a little bit here for fun. Just zip through this. There's nothing really all that much interesting to see right now. Get your shield. Oh, I guess there is something interesting to see here. Like, they tell you get your shield. Okay, well, where is it? Oh, Dark Souls. Alright, and so this guy is shooting at you and forces you to duck in here. And, there's the shield. Pretty cool how they did that. Alright, there's my shield. You're no match for me now. You're running. Alright, well, so far it has been just one corridor, nothing all that much to see. We go through the white light. Oh. And remember this place? Yeah. We go here. There's an item up there. It's a pretty cool tease how they did that. You cannot get that, but it's cool how they showed you, hey, over here. Not this way. Alright, going on. And actually here is one of the coolest things in the tutorial. You can see that up there, right? Maybe YouTube is too dark so you can't see it, but a new player, I don't know if anyone has ever seen this in their first playthrough, but I just want to let you know, when I trigger this trap, because that up there is a trap, I want you to pay attention to how the camera moves. The camera shifts to get you to look back at the wall there. I mean, if you let go.
Oh, you.
And we talk to this guy.
You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I are both undead. Hear me out, will you?
He says, oh, you're no hollow. Yeah, but we are undead.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Notice how this message appears the moment you pick up the flask.
Oh, and this.
A key.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Let's read this message. X, use item. And this level of detail is why I say this game is a masterpiece. This attention to detail, like the tiniest silly little thing. You pick up your Estus flask, and right next to you, the message, how to use the Estus flask, appears. So somebody designed this, somebody sat here and thought about it in such detail, and everything in this game is just so polished, so good. And we'll see more examples of this. I'm just gonna have fun for now. I'm just gonna play the game. I'm gonna point out the biggest details like this that I notice.
Now
I'm not gonna.
Farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate.
He repeats that. Yeah. So the story so far, we're locked in the asylum upstairs, in the North Asylum. We managed to get out with the help of that guy who threw the key in our cell. Then we go through here, through this door, meet that gigantic monster. This door is locked now, so we need to go up. And basically we need to get out, so let's just avoid this gigantic monster. And oh, hello. Let's see where that takes us. More tutorial messages here. How to kick, how to jump, how to do stuff like that. Resting at bonfires revives enemies. This was my canvas talisman. This is what I use to cast my spells. Yeah. And this is a backstab. Boom! Boom! Oh yeah. He felt that one. There's a little tutorial how to use my healing. I need to equip the talisman. Let's read this. Medium for casting miracles of the gods. Canvas talisman is for clerics on pilgrimage. Equip talisman to cast miracles. Attune miracles from a scroll of the bonfire, blah blah blah. I like how they use this word pilgrimage pretty often. They've been throwing it around. Behind an enemy, critical hit. This is how to parry. Hello friend. I'm actually really bad at parrying, but I'll try. Didn't work. Oh boy. Here goes. What? Oh, I missed it. I suck at it anyway. Alright, moving on. Oh, no. You cannot drink that flask. This is pretty cool, by the way, how they're also able to use that flask. And this is how someone died. Oh, didn't roll fast enough. Okay, and I'm injured now. I can use my miracle to show it off. I switch over to my talisman and heal. And this message here is pretty interesting. While falling, plunging attack. So the right bumper, the small attack, the fast attack while falling. I'm gonna shut up here for a little bit. Hello. Oh, wow. Oh. Yeah. Oh, but listen. Do you hear that stomping? There's still something. Let's actually read these items that I just received. This is very interesting stuff. Key to the inner door of the Undead Asylum main hall. A big key belonging to a chosen undead pilgrim. See, they're again seeing that pilgrim thing. but this chosen undead knows not what this pilgrimage has in store. That's right, I have no idea. Well, a new player would have no idea. I've been through this for a few times now. And before I go out there, I wanna just very quickly say a few words about this enemy here. This was the tutorial. This guy, he actually kills a lot of people. And when you die to this guy 5 or 6 times, or whatever, how many times, and when you finally beat him, the feeling of just the feeling of winning is better than in pretty much any other game. The bosses in this game are so good. There's no... You know, in most modern games... Try item. In most modern games, the bosses are not that hard. I haven't seen anything hard in such a long time in a new game. Indeed. So this is the Northern Undead Asylum. So is there a south one? A south asylum? Very interesting. Number 3 is coming out, Dark Souls 3, and they're saying everything that you see on the map, this is part of the commercial, anything that you see from a ledge or from a cliff or from whatever, you can go there. So that little wing over there, yeah, I want to go there right now, but I can't. Maybe in number 3 you'll be able to go to all of these side areas and do everything. And over here, if you look back, you can see where it came from. This is where my head is right now, is where the big white fog wall was. Well, anyway, let's keep moving. I don't want to spend too much time on the tutorial.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Alright, wow, we are the chosen undead. That is amazing. Well, we see a guy there. The first guy we meet in this crazy new place. Lordran. The land of the lords. And they drop you off in this ruin. Did you imagine a big shiny castle? Yeah, no. Dark Souls. Alright, I'm gonna rest at this bonfire. I'm actually gonna end this episode here. Please give me a like. I'm just starting off my channel. This is my first video. If you like this so far, if you like the game design analysis and so on, give me a like, give me a comment what you like, what you dislike. I'm trying to build my channel, as I said, so I would really appreciate a like and a subscribe. See you later!